Peace and love, world, peace and love. You're now rocking to the sounds and vibrations of your boy Malik Kalam, also known as DonKalam.com. And as always, my message that I bring to you, to the YouTube world, to the Facebook world, to the Instagram world, to the Snapchat world, to the social media world, to the world that meets me live and in the flesh. Prosperity is your birthright. I'm here just to show you the truth. The truth never changes. Anything else is falsehood. I'm just here to show you a different perspective, a different way to view things. You're not from England, so why do you speak English? Conversation runs the nation. That's what it's all about. I'm just here to show you how to become a power, peace, and commerce, because that's what it's about. You no longer have to be a pawn. Now, we're not licensed attorneys or tax experts. We do this for educational and informational purposes only. If you feel you need competent counsel, please seek an attorney. We are not licensed attorneys. I am an ordained minister. We administer information, all right? I believe that we walk by faith, not by sight. I believe that we're always led by spirit, that you lead yourself every step of the way, just like you led yourself right here, right now, with DonKalam.com. You can see it on your screen, DonKalam.com, and I'm happy that you decided to join us today. We're here to talk about status correction. You may call or text for our services at 1-833-778-2887. Much peace and love. Anything authenticated shows or validates the claim or have one's identity verified. This is a definition of authenticate. A lot of people are misguided by thinking they have to have a UCC1 in to become a secure party creditor. Before you're heard in commerce, you have to have correct status or you have no standing in the color of law, which is the fiction world or the matrix. So it starts with declaring your status and having it authenticated. The reason behind having it authenticated is because it makes it a true deed, which is a legal document that is signed and delivered, especially one regarding the ownership of property or legal rights. When declaring your status, one must remember how everything started and how everything operates here in the United States Corporation. You can look up the definitions at 28 USC 3002 subsection 15A. United States means federal corporation. Everything starts in a trust. We're deemed property, and in order to pay for the United States bankruptcy and the government, they operate under trust and contract law, and it starts with your birth certificate that was conveyed into a trust. So that's where everything starts, and you should look up the definitions and look up the history of Sesta K. Vi Trust. Sesta K. Vi Trust 1666 is what truly applies to us here in the United States Corporation. So until you declare your status, you're deemed a United States citizen or a slave to United States Trust, which the United States Trust is the United States Constitution, which is deemed an express trust. On and for the record, when you see your name in all capitalized letters, it is deemed a dead corporation, and this is what the birth certificate converted your name into, was this dead corporation. And on and for the record, you stamped it with your soul, which is the sole of your foot. This is why they gain your footprint. But on the record, if you do not create your own definitions and declare your own status in your proper form, what they say goes. It seems kind of cruel, but this is how the game goes. Everybody has a job to do. You just have to focus on your job. And this is what we help you do at DonKalam.com. So declaration of proper name is a must when declaring your status when you get the package together. Much peace and love. Once you authenticate your birth certificate and also your declaration of status, this makes this title an actual deed. And once you look up the definition of deed, it means an action that's performed intentionally or consciously, a legal document that is signed and delivered, especially one regarding the ownership of property or legal rights, or convey or transfer property or rights by legal deed. So once you understand that you're truly operating under a trust, this stuff will start making sense for you. You start operating as an authorized representative of the corporation that you created. So this is just the private side. On the public side, it's something totally different. You start learning how to operate under a trust and then activate your corporation. Make an active corporation within one of these states. Which here at DonKalam.com we operate in multiple states and even outside of the country. But that's a whole different topic. We'll just stick to the Declaration of Status. So this is truly how you get diplomatic immunity and sovereign immunity. It starts right here, and it starts with sending cover letters to the county that you're in and to the Secretary of State as well. Which I'm not going to go over these with you today, but you can go to donkalam.com and we offer this as well. Much peace and love. The affidavit, the true and correct copy of original. This is just an exhibit. It shows the certificate of live birth. And this is just an exhibit for the Secretary of State, and along with the certificate number and the authentication number. And I like it because this shows in the creation of the Supreme Creator, the Divine Spirit. And it's always in sui juris, because pro se puts you under their jurisdiction. Our Declaration of Status is more spiritual. It's more on the ecclesiastical side, which is the private side. And this makes you the private, free man or woman. It makes you the living spirit, which they cannot dictate. It falls out of their jurisdiction. But if you look up 28 USC 1746, this is one of the codes that we use on the information that we're implementing. Declaration of rescission of surety says you have to rescind all the signatures and all the contracts with all these entities and organizations, ones you know and don't know about. And everything is surety. Everything is considered surety because it's cream. Cash rules everything around me. Everything is bills of lading. Everything is bills of exchange. Everything is powers of attorney. So you have to rescind all of these. And it starts with the county and it starts with the state. We help you do this here at donkalam.com. Now this is where it gets good. This is the declaration and disclaimer of trusteeship and resignation of resident agent. Now, this is what takes you out of their jurisdiction. This is what gets rid of insurance, federal loans, traffic tickets. This is what gives you that sovereign immunity. This is what gives you that diplomatic status. Truly. Once you read it, it is pretty self-explanatory. And it's all ecclesiastical. It's something they cannot go against. Everything's within your trust, man. Trust equals jurisdiction. So it takes you totally out the jurisdiction. This goes on the record with the county and the Secretary of State. Next included in the package is the declaration, the contract indenture of the actual trust that's created. This creates the jurisdiction. And then the beneficiary of the trust is my actual LLC corporation on record with the state of Missouri. This is important. This is what really brings us out the jurisdiction. And then it's the beneficiary of the trust that is established for Malik Kalam or whatever your name is. This would be your straw man name. But you can also duplicate this for any other business that you have. You have to operate in the matrix because you've already created it. So if you don't have your own land, you're not creating your own food, you're not out here hunting, you don't have your own food source, you don't have your own money, you're using theirs. So you have to learn how to operate in commerce correctly. And it starts with creating your own business, getting out the jurisdiction, all right? Use your name as an LLC, all right? This is true status correction right here. This is it right here. Facebook world, YouTube world, wherever you're at, this is true status correction. This is true secure party creditor administration process. This is what's going to get you out of anything that you need as long as you didn't hurt nobody. And then if they infringe on your rights in your corporation, this is when you implement your fee schedule. And this is also in your package. You put this in the package as well. This goes to the county and this goes to the state, the Secretary of State, all right? Once you get it authenticated, it's a true deed. It's a true deed and it's lawful in commerce. This is lawful and now legal because you've done it on both sides. You did it on the private side with the trust, and you did it on the public side with the county and the Secretary of State, all right? This is true freedom right here, and this is how you become a power piece in commerce. This is where it starts. Now, there's more to it to build wealth and transfer assets. That's why you should learn just basic bookkeeping because that's what everything is about. But it's learning how to operate in commerce. This is how you operate in commerce. This is where it starts. This is how you start making major moves. This is where it's at. A lot of people need to truly understand. A lot of people are misguided out there. We're here for you at donkalam.com. We hand down the truth. The truth never changes. Anything else is falsehood. You came from greatness, so head back. It starts with affirming it. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. The word utter and the word outer have the same root meaning. So what you utter becomes outer around you. So start affirming your greatness. Start asking for the knowledge and wisdom, and then put forth the work, all right? Our supreme higher power rewards action. So applied knowledge is power. Knowledge isn't power. Applied supreme knowledge is power. Get in tune with your higher self. Get out in nature. Tell yourself you're going to be a positive force in this universe. And don't accept nothing less. Just expect greatness. Expect miracles to happen to you, because that's what it's about. True status correction. Go to donkalam.com. That's DONKILAM.com. Or you can call or text at 1-833-778-2887. Much peace and love. And remember, prosperity is your birthright.